Hi everyone, welcome to our Treasure Home Thursday Live, which is something unusual, but we're on a marathon. So let's see who's all in the chat. Let's see, there's Rebecca and Robin and Mr. and Mrs. Job. Let's see, and you said Carla, so I don't know who Carla is. So we'll go, hi Rebecca, hi TV watchers, and hi replay watchers. So thank y'all for being here. So let's see. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job. I'm saying hi. I guess it's Carl or Carla. Alrighty. Thank y'all for being here. So hi TV watchers. Whoop, I forgot the S. Chat. Oh, okay. Carla's just. Oh, that's cool. Now I know their names. We play watchers. That is so cool. I like that. So thank y'all for being here. Like in the last 5 minutes, got downstairs. Anastasia and I have been watching Christmas. We start our Christmas carols, marathons, and everything. Tonight we watched um, the Muppet Christmas Carol with the Muppets, and it had oh my god, I just saw his name up on the screen. His last name is Kane. Oh my goodness gracious. Michael Caine. That's who it was. I said, I have to start watching, looking at it. But so we like that one. But do y'all have a favorite A Christmas Carol movie? Whether it be that's a cartoon or one of the regular ones. Now I remember growing up watching the old ones, but I found that I think it was 1976 or it's a 1971 that's the one I remember watching the most. And actually, that's on YouTube. So I was like, oh, cool, I get to watch it. So that's what we were doing. Tomorrow night, we've got some other things going. And like I said, I just got downstairs. So we'll make popcorn together. And I'll show you what I did for us, me and Anastasia, here in a little bit. But yeah, I was just like, oh, because we were supposed to, I gotta make that nativity snack for her and me. Um, I'll do, I'll make some tonight on the live so that y'all can see it. So I can read from my phone what it's supposed to be and everything. And I'll do a little bit different. I'll do like a little intro like I usually do. Hi, I'm Nancy. So I Treasure Home. Welcome back to the channel, because I could take that clip out and then put it on the channel. And also, we'll have fun. Cold coffee. Oh, I don't like cold coffee. So, um, so like it's like Christmas movies. I never watched like The Miracle on 34th Street. I watched White Christmas, I think twice. I like that one, but I grew up watching A Christmas Carol, and of course the other ones that came out at Christmas time: Gone with the Wind, The Wizard of Oz, and Mary Poppins. And she looked at me, she goes, those are Christmas movies? I said that was the only time they came out. They would show them was at Christmas time. So they were considered, to me, they were considered Christmas movies. So I'm like, we got to thinking, what did we watch growing up and everything? Besides like the cartoons like Rudolph, Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. So, that and Frosty the Snowman. The Little Drummer Boy. See here, of course, Charlie Brown. And then as the years, I'll get that DVD in a minute. It's called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and it's with the clockmaker and the mouse, family of mouses, and everything. So those were always the ones I remember growing up. And then they came out with one was like the second Frosty the Snowman. Or Frosty Returns. I really didn't like that one too much, but they did make one when he had Mrs. Snowman. So that one was pretty cool. And then I was looking at different things, Garfield, Christmas. The Pink Panther has a bunch of Christmas things. Because by the 80s, I think all the cartoons like Scooby Doo and all them, the Disney, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, they have a Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol, Winnie the Pooh, and everything. So it's fun watching and finding all those old ones and sitting there and, she still, ever since, she was little, we've been watching it, and she goes, I forgot they had the Winnie the Pooh one. We're going to watch that one too. I'm like, yes, we will. So we have a lot to watch. So I asked her at the last week, when do you want to start watching the Christmas shows? She looked at me, I'm like, we have a bunch to watch. Because if we can't find like on, whatever they have, or Disney or whatever, we have to look on Tubi or YouTube to see if we find it. Let me go get that DVD real quick. And then we'll go into the kitchen. Oh, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town. Alrighty. I'm going to move some stuff. See if I can find it. There's that one. And there's that one. Alrighty. So one of my all-time favorite is the Pink Panther. Da-dun, 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 da-da-da-da. And this is what I was talking about. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and they make the clock and everything. And then the year without Santa Claus, I'm Mr. Heat Master. I'm Mr. something. But it's I'm Mr. So I gotta look up the words. And I start with Coal Miser. Of course, All right. Dun dun dun. I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Timberlow. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much. Dun dun dun. Then the little snow people sing the thing, and then it goes, I never want to know a day that's over 40 degrees. I'd rather have it 30, 20, 10, 5, and let it freeze. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. That's right. He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. Timberlow. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. Too much. It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. That's awesome. I've seen bits and pieces of that movie, but I haven't seen the whole movie. All good movies. Was Miracle? Yep. Mentioned. Yeah. See, those are old ones, and like some of them I just never have seen. He's Mr. Miser. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. So I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr. Heat Blister. I'm Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much. And then they sing that. He goes, I never want to know a day that's under 60 degrees. I'd rather have it 80, 90, hundreds of breeze. Or something like, or something, some like it hot, but I really like it hot. Shh. He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. Sing it. He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much. And I was when Mrs. Claus was going to see about them flattening the snow in Southtown. So, yeah, we got that one and a bunch of others. All right. Well, I had the plan. Oh, that's all right. I can just stay right there. Like I said, we're going to the kitchen. Going to the kitchen. Oh, yeah. And then we'll work on the blanket. I got that one block left to make and then start on the blue one. Alrighty. I'll have to show you all what my son made. They call it chicken noodle dish. It's just chicken noodle soup. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. So we have it as a 2-night meal so that no one really they don't have to cook tomorrow. But I will be doing some cooking, making videos. So I'm quite sure I have this on this channel, but I gotta do it for another channel. I made some caramel now. I mean, I made caramel sauce for our popcorn tonight. And I figured this would do what I wanted it to do when I got down. So all I gotta do is heat it back up. I'll show you what I do with it in just a moment. We're gonna make some popcorn. We're all getting ready for this cold air coming down. Oh my goodness. So in the popcorn maker, turns on, I'll mute. I'm not gonna make a lot, but I'm gonna show y'all. I'm quite sure everybody knows how to do it, but we're gonna string some popcorn. Alrighty. No, don't leave the kernel. Oh, I got some. Oh, no, another shirt goes in the wash. Alright, I got caramel on me. Caramel. Oh, all right. We got a couple more coming out of there. Any more? Just the crumbs on there. I'm gonna let that cool, and that's enough to do some poppy corn in a little bit. Alrighty. Over there, starting cool. And I need another bowl. Whew, that things are noisy. Alrighty, so let me get here. And I gotta get the channel I need. All right. I really need to write it down, but that's okay. We can go through this step by step. All right. So I'll make a little one tonight. Alrighty. Alright. So, like I said, I want to do this like well, I can do it either way. But I need that. Alright. I gotta mute that so that the sound won't go. Woo! You know, I am just going to write down. That was a starburst that fell. So it's square cereal with a hay, marshmallows around Jesus. That'd be the swaddling clothes. Pretzel sticks for the manger. Starburst for the North Star. I said hugs, but chocolate. Hay squares. Marshmallows around Jesus. Angels around Jesus. That's right. Mary holding Jesus. Holding Jesus. So, marshmallows, angels. Animal crackers. For the animals. Marshmallows. Hugs, Mary holding Jesus. Three Musketeers as the wise men. Peanut butter, animal crackers, honey roasted peanuts. Peanuts are the gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And three Musketeers, the three wise men. All right. So we'll do it this way. Make sure I got everything. Sticks, animal crackers, honey roasted peanuts, starburst and North Star, and then you mix it all together. All right. Because while I'm... All right. That's about that. Filming while doing a live. Isn't it pretty cool? Alright. Let's get this over here. This over here. Get this up a little bit more. Alright, y'all ready? Hello and welcome to our treasure home. And That's not how I started it, do I? No. So that's what you see. Now y'all get to see the bloopers while I'm actually filming, because I'll start and I'll say, I've done that. Hi, welcome to my treasure hunt and cooking. And I'm like, oh, I gotta stop and start all over again. So now y'all get to see the bloopers. Hey, Carol, how you doing? I don't have no bread yet. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our treasure home. And tonight we are making the nativity snack mix that I got from Instagram, Dr. Roberts, and I'll put his Instagram stuff and all down in the link below. And we're going to start with this. So it's this square cereal, like corn squares or something like that. This is for the hay. So that's for the hay. And then we have marshmallows, or the angels surrounding Jesus. Then we have, I said it's a Hugs, which is a chocolate, and I made my own chocolate. And what we're going to do is use the hearts for the Hugs. So we have hearts for the Hugs. Hearts for the Hugs, that's Mary holding Jesus. Animal crackers are the animals in the stable. Get the animal crackers. The pretzels are the manger. The pretzels are the manger. The Starburst is for the North Star. Oh, that came apart. Oh, well, sorry. So we'll open up a few of these. And every time I sit there and see this, I think of the song I sung the other night. And I'll put the words down below. Some stars. Then we have Three Musketeers for the Three Wise Men. So as far as the chocolate goes for the Three Wise Men, we will use the crosses that I made. So the crosses will go in there. Well, I know there's some more in there, so I made 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. So let's see, the honey roasted peanuts for the frankincense, gold, and myrrh. And then you mix it all up, and you have the nativity Angel Nativity Snack Mix. So that's what they called it. And there you go. Here we go. I thought that was pretty cool. So, thank you, Dr. Roberts, for giving us this wonderful idea. My granddaughter loves it. And come back for more or go to the cooking channel for all the cooking videos. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. And we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home. And I was filming while I'm doing a live. How about that? I forgot to put my camera down. So, but that's all right. I thought it was pretty cool. Y'all got to see all the bloopers and bleepers and everything that happens. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to get this chocolate, put it back in the freezer because it does melt. And Anastasia and I will be having this snack tomorrow night while we watch Charlie Brown, the little drummer boy, and all the other ones. Alrighty. Yeah, I opened this up and the little seal thing and all split. But Starburst is okay because they're all individually wrapped. And then the peanuts, and we'll put this into a Ziploc bag. Yeah, we don't use the dishwasher anymore because we figured even on the low setting, it still runs. Oh my goodness. It takes an hour for it to run. So, yeah, that's a long time. For it to run, and I was just like, so we just wash dishes by hand. It's quicker and everything. Yeah, it doesn't take long to make this. Let's see, put this on top of the fridge. And the peanuts can go back over here. And yeah, there's a snack mix. So I'll leave that right there for a moment. I gotta go sit down. And I'll come back and get the popcorn. And we'll strain some popcorn. My fingernail caught something. No. It just bugs me because I know it's, because I go to grab something and it catches and I'm like, oh goodness, what in the world? One thing when I do eat my flax seeds, my fingernails grow. They don't chip and break and anything like that. All right, get that fixed pretty good. So I'm going to go get the popcorn in my cane. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'll sing that again tonight. Alrighty. Turn those off for right now. I gotta get needle and thread. Now if I remember. Alright. Oh, let's see here. I said one of these things. I think I have. I know where the. Oh, cool. I have some thread in this. I'll have to go digging for the thread. Alrighty. Here we go. Popcorn balls. Yeah, we've done that too. And that. Let me see here. I'll just get some of this thread. This in my needles. Because those are pins. Alrighty. I forgot to take those hats to Anastasia because she asked me about a hat. And you can, if you're going to eat the popcorn, yes, sterilize your needle. But we won't eat this popcorn. And here's my needle. So we got some string, about as long as you wanted it. There we go. Got my scissors. Thread my needle. Yay, I did it on the first go around. Woohoo. Now, we always doubled our string. Of course, probably use thicker string also. Or thread. Tied in a knot. My mom used to make popcorn balls for Christmas. Yeah. Actually, I think that caramel that I made can be used to make, because everything was sticking together. It's so funny. We haven't gotten any more snow. Actually, they're calling for us to have Saturday to have snow. We've been having little clippers come through. So we had snow, like a dusting overnight, and then it was flurries today. And there goes the fire department again. It's the second time in the last 15 minutes. But we're under a winter storm watch from Saturday 10 a.m. to Sunday 7 a.m. So from Saturday into Sunday, and then I'm quite sure it'll change from watch to a warning, because we're supposed to have those, our highs like 13 with the low of, low's going to be negative something. So I'm quite sure it's probably more like instead of accidents or anything, it's not snow emergency, medical emergencies that they're going out on. All right. Now, we used to do popcorn. Make sure we used to go through the middle part, because those pieces would come off. And make sure that knot was good down there. And you get, you can use all of it or just the puffy pieces. Here's the second one. I guess I forgot to leave the end part right there. Oh, you hand sewing? Oh, cool. So we're both sewing together. Well, like I said, that's just... No, don't get all clumped up. Let's see here. When I was a youngster, Christmas meant one thing, that I'd be getting lots of toys that day. But Christmas, I didn't get the words. Different meaning when mother sent me down and taught me to spell Christmas this way. All right. When I was a youngster, Christmas meant one thing, that I'd be getting lots of toys that day. It meant a whole lot different when mother sat me down and taught me to spell Christmas this way. C is for the Christ child, born upon this day. H is for herald angels in the night. R means our Redeemer. I is Israel. S is for the star that shone so bright. T is for three wise men, they who traveled far. M is for the manger where he lay. A is all he stands for. S means shepherds came, and that's why there's a Christmas day. T is for three wise men, they who traveled far. M is for the manger where he lay. A is all he stands for. S means shepherds came, and that's why there's a Christmas day. I missed something. Let's see. I got my mouse off. Come on, scroll up. I remember when I was 6, we made paper ring garland and hang it on the tree with popcorn garland. Oh, yeah. That's what we did, too. We did that. I did that with my son, Anastasia's dad, and we did that with Anastasia when she was younger. That girl remembers a lot. All right. Pop. Da 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 da. La 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 dee la dee 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 dee. So and it just seems like popcorn pops differently for some reason than it did back then. Oh, don't you dare not up. There we go. Remember watching the Walton's Christmas special? I remember that as well, because we made it in school too. The entire classroom was red and green paper garland. Yep. And the Girl Scouts. Thank you, Carol. Um, the Waltons, they were stringing popcorn too. Da 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 da. Let's see here. And then in the 70s, you don't see them as much anymore. Well, not a lot of them. The regular TV shows have started doing Christmas specials too. Then they got away from it. Then they did it again, and then, you know. Oh, don't stay on there too much. And then get right in the middle. As I was just going to mention the Walton singing and popcorn. Yep. I was thinking of trying to remember some other songs I used to sing that don't get sung that much. I'll have to look up the words to it. Ah, hey, it stayed on there. That's what counts. That's what's gonna stay on there too. That little piece is right on there. And then one year we took, I guess it was like wooden balls or something other, and then put a piece of popcorn on there. Then you put a little, it was like green, and then the red popcorn and red, and alternated between each one. Like I said, popcorn don't pop like it used to. Whatever. I'll make sure I don't get my finger with this needle. All right. Oh, you watch Rudolph tonight? It may be GMO popcorn. I'll taste that stream. That's so funny. Walter, you're probably right. Oh, goodness. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. But that's not how the song always starts. Do you know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen? But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer Used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. I keep putting that over here on where the popcorn is, like it's gonna fall back in the popcorn. Caught the, oh goodness gracious. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. La 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 da. La 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 da. La 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 dee. Have a holly jolly Christmas. La 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 la. Say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. And I've never seen Dolly's movie either. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Everyone wishes for silver and gold. How can you measure its worth? Just by the pleasure it gives here on earth. Silver and gold means so much more when you see silver and gold decorations on every Christmas tree. And that's why I double my string like that. Thread. So if I drop it, I still have the needle. We're a couple of misfits. La 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 dee dee. La 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 da 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 da. I think I'm getting more on the floor. Every time I think I'm almost at the end, there's more string. I think the string is growing. Now, Karen Carpenter, I'll get that song in a minute, but when they did a Christmas special, she had made a song for Christmas. And there's one Christmas song I still will never ever like And Anastasia sings it because she knows I don't like it's not that I won't go there. She doesn't sing it because she knows I don't like it. It's because someone taught her that song and I don't like it. And that's the one by Wham. Last Christmas I gave you a day. I don't like that song. That's a breakup song. Why are you gonna sing a breakup song at Christmas time? Really? And why you make a breakup song at Christmas time? I never understood that. Walking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see. Every couple tries to stop. Walking around the Christmas tree, let the spirit. I gotta get the words. Everyone dancing merrily, new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with balls of holly, walking around the Christmas tree, let this everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Yeah, Joy, I don't know. I don't understand that. I didn't like that group anyway. And I don't understand why he made that song. All I want for Christmas is you. I can't get that high or anything. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing. Da da da. Da 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 da. I have to get the words of that. Da, da, da. Okay. Now there is a debate about that song. That Mariah Carey wrote that song and sang it. When I worked in the mall, I went from working at GNC to and it's called New York Company, but it's NYC now. It was a clothing store. Yeah, I liked working that store because that's where I lost a lot of weight, and I got a lot of clothes from there. And I'm just like, she didn't write that song. Those girls were playing, and they just a singing because the mall would be playing it, whatever. I said, she didn't write that song. They go, yes, she did. And I actually found the original song years ago. You won't be able to find it anymore because of all that mess going on with that. Who wrote it? She didn't write it. She copyrighted this, that, and the other, and all that stuff going on. But I believe what I found, it was actually written during the Vietnam War for the soldiers. Saying all they want them to do is come home for Christmas. So, and a lot of these Christmas songs, if you go back and start really like researching, I'll be home for Christmas, you can count on me, was during wartime when everybody wanted the soldiers to come back home. Or, they were sitting there, like I said, count on me was changed to plan on me because the guys were saying, no, I want you to plan on me to be home because count on me is like, well, I may be there, I may not be there. So they changed it to plan. So you've heard it go, I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. And now you've heard it say, under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love life gleams I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. La 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 la. La 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 la. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love life gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Always heard you can, yeah. That was the original. It's all you can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. And then I don't know if it was in a like when Richard Carpenter was talking about it, or something I saw or read a while back, is they changed that to Plan on Me, because, and it might have been Bob Hope that had sat there and said that, because the soldiers were saying no, we want them to count us to be coming home. I mean, plan on coming home, because you're making a plan. So when you plan, like visiting, going to visit people, you make a plan and you plan on that person coming. Counting on that person coming as well, you can count. It may happen, it may not happen. So they changed, so it's both ways. And I think they've all sung it both ways at one point or another. Now today I was listening to I'll be home for Christmas. I just heard that song earlier. Oh, let me see what's going on. All right. I gotta get the tune in my head so I can sing it, because I know I want to sing. All right. In Tennessee, and he was headed for Pennsylvania, and some homemade pumpkin pie. Pennsylvania folks were traveling down the Dixie sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Okay, oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. So no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy enough for the friends for the holidays, you can't be home, sweet home. I met a man who's heading down to Dixie. I just sang it right. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic's so terrific. Because there's more to it and everything. But I think that song, I thought that was one of the ones that they saw was like a Thanksgiving song, because it doesn't have Christmas in it, but it talks about traveling and pumpkin pie and all that. Yep, joy to the world. I'll sing it a little bit more when I can get the words up. Because I was supposed to string popcorn last night, and I talked about the regular Wednesday was healthy my Healthy Live Wednesday. And then I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus. I went off key. Underneath this beer so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh that would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought I was tucked in my bed, in my room in bed so fast asleep. And then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus. Hey, Jan, underneath his beard so snowy white. Oh, what a laugh that would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Now, that one, everybody remembers, what is the show's name? Oh my goodness gracious. All different variety shows, but that's when they had the Jackson 5 on there and Michael Jackson singing that song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Hey, Ruby! We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. And bring it out here. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right now. Here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Alrighty. And then we other things. My mom used to make the plate or the doughs you make and cut out and everything, and then you bake it and paint the ornaments. We've done that. We did that. Actually, let me find. I'll find Okay, I see it. I'll get in a minute. We did that with Anastasia one year, and we still have those ornaments. Oh, thank you, Carol. You're so welcome. Like I said, I gotta get the words to "Walking Around the Christmas Tree." I'll sing that as soon as I get this done. And we hear the song and we sing along with it, and all of a sudden, oh, well, I will remember the words. Here we go. I agree with you, Mr. Job. I think this is GMO popcorn. No, poof and puff like it used to. We are getting there. We are getting there. I'll definitely be vacuuming tomorrow. I'm not doing it while everybody's asleep. Mm-mm. Let's see here. Over the ground lies a mantle of white, a heaven of diamonds shine down through the night. Two hearts are thrilling in spite of the chill and the weather. Love loves no season, love loves no clime. Romance can happen any old time. Here in the open, we're walking and hoping together. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We say, no, man. You can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. To face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. And then you just cut the string. Here's your needle. I'm going to put that away first. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties might come down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Of course, everybody, they change it and go up high and go down low, and then you just tie it. And the knot, I do it a couple times. Like 2 or 3 times. And there you go. You got your popcorn. Put it on the tray. There's one right there. Okay. There you go. All right. Because I saw the other one. I didn't see this one. We made these. Oh, goodness. We've had these for a while. The cutout, you cut out the dough, bake it, then you paint the. So we've had that, let's see, good 6 years or so like that. So, yeah. All right, let me clean this up. Because I think I got some on there. There's crumbs everywhere. I don't want that in the yarn. Alrighty. Let me go this way and get me some coffee. Hey, Mr. Joe, I can get up and down better tonight. Oh, man. Yuck. The very bottom of the coffee. Oh, well, that'll work for what I want to do. Then I get the bottom of the coffee. There's all the yucky stuff at the bottom. Oh, Mr. Walter. Yeah, last night, my hip was bad because all that walking I did at the store and everything. My snows will always love popcorn too. Yeah. Did I miss the cooking? No, not yet. I did a snack mix thing that I got from his name is Dr. Roberts on Instagram. But we'll go cook here in a few minutes. Let's see here. It's 28 degrees, feels like 24. Snow expected Saturday afternoon. That's the Weather Channel. Oh boy, here we go. It's changed. It still says winter storm watch. It says from 9 p.m. to Sunday 7 a.m. So they've changed it because it was supposed to be till Saturday, or they did Thursday through Friday, Sunday. So that's what they've updated. Yeah, I figured as much because our weather tonight's low is 27. Tomorrow's high is 34 with a low of 31. Saturday 29 with a low of 11. Sunday the high is only 15 with a low of 6. Monday the high is 19 with a low of 15. But with that wind chill, it's going to be really, really, really going on. I don't think you have to put the explanation. I think it's just weather and then your zip code. Or mine. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it can be white or colored. My son loves the color lights. But I kind of like the going back and forth between the white and the color. But I do like the color. I like it when it's blinking. I always love the color lights. And then the star, that's a flat. It just flashes all the time. There you go. Weather for Quakertown. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 26 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius, negative 3 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 8 miles per hour, 13 km per hour. And the current humidity is 58%. All our snow disappeared overnight and it looks like early autumn instead of winter now. I know. Except when they shoveled with the snow plow, and that's still there. All right. Walking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Walking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck The halls with balls of holly rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with balls of holly rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Now, that song is actually in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Do y'all know exactly where it's at? It's not sung, but it's actually in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Alrighty, we have Joy and Donnie's weather. Weather for pedaling Java. And is that Jaya, or conditions of fair with a temperature of 92 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius. I don't know why I think I was thinking of Donnie. The wind is blowing from the west-southwest at 1 miles per hour, 2 kilometers per hour, and the current humidity is 53%. You're welcome. Oh, see, that makes me think of another Christmas song. Oh my goodness. Let me think. Oh, I just forgot it, but all right. So this is Karen Carpenter's her original song, but we loved it. All right. So I took piano lessons from the time I was 8 years old till I was 18, and I actually have still one of my songbooks. I think it's in storage. Oh, this thing was bothering me. It might be over there, but still have piano music and everything. One day I will have a keyboard and I'll play for y'all. Hey Misha, how you doing? But it goes, greeting cards have all been sent. That is the wrong tune. Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rush is through. I'm saying it goes low and I can't get but I still have one wish to make. A special one for you, because it goes low. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true. But I can dream, and in my dreams, I'm Christmasing with you. Okay, that's too low. I gotta come back up with that. So I'll try again in a moment. But she wrote that because of Vietnam. Oh, yuck. Like I said, here's the bottom of the coffee pot. Man, I have to mix. I'll just make some water and have some tea and some instant coffee. But I can dream, and in my dreams, I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful. There's always something new. But every day's a holiday when I'm near to you. The lights on my tree, I wish you could see. I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. And then it repeats with the logs on the fire. Fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you. And then whoever her backup singers were and everything sung the other part. But we used to sing that song all the time. Alrighty. Weather for Alma. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 28 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west at 12 miles per hour, 19 miles per hour. I'll say kilometers. I think it's kilometers. And the current humidity is 51%. You know, my brother and I, oh my goodness, he was so funny. He always wanted to be a radio broadcaster. So he would have me practice with him. And, you know, I would say he was 12. That was because there was 6 years difference. So he was 12, I was 6. So either he was 12 or 13. Or, well, one year he got, when cassette tapes came out and the tape recorder and everything, he got that for Christmas. We had the best time. So that's how I got doing those voices, like, you know, with the commercials. Because he'd be like doing an interview to put the mic to me, then we'd be, you know, he'd tell me what to say before we start taping and everything. We had those tapes for years. I don't know what happened to them. But it was so funny. He would do the sound effects, especially deodorant commercials. Remember, air it extra dry. Oh my goodness, it was so hilarious. We would do that, and he would do the for the spray for the aerosol can. I was like, oh my goodness, oh, it was hilarious. Yeah, he got that. He was all right. So he was 12. He got that. The following Christmas at 13, he got his CD radio. Oh my goodness, we had the best time at that thing. He wants to do what? Oh my goodness, these people. I don't think so. Like fake, 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 fake. Oh, and you know, and it's sad because you know the scammers and everything have made it so much to where you don't want to when someone sends you an invite that you don't know, family, weather, yeah, um, you know, then you get to the point where you don't even know if you want to really add people or not. But then, you know, Lord is like, well, if you don't, then. But I'm gonna start to have after at the first of the year. I got some other things for situational awareness, and that's one thing I will be talking about the scammers and how to tell what's going on. All right, so let's see here. Weather in LaPorte, Indiana. Overcast, cloudy with light snow in the area. Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Wind about 15 to 22 miles per hour, making it feel colder. Snow, light snow or flurries are possible. Snow, 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 snow. Oh, and I see that's in the White Christmas when they're singing that snow, snow, because it was the girls that played the sisters, and because they start off with that snow, 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 and I think that's when it goes into jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells all about to ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to write a singing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. And you're the sheep in. Now the ground is white. Go it while you're young. The girls tonight sing the same song. Get our bobtail nag, 240 for his speed, and hitched him to an open sleigh, and crack you take the lead. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Here's another verse to that, but I don't ever sing the other verses too much. Is there 3 or 4 verses to that song or something like that? Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought some corn for popping. Since we've no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know. When you finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let us know, let us know, let us know. So what I'm doing, I made caramel earlier, and it's actually, I'm heating it back up because I'm going to show y'all a little trick on here about making that. Let me go get that mouse. Oh, get my cup. Away, having a diamond shine through the night. I see. All right. See, sleigh bells ring, but see, there's a part before that. See, when I was playing, and I played the piano and everything, and have all the sheet music to the songs and everything. There was there's parts that people haven't heard. Let's see. Let me think. Beginning part of that. I'm gonna get my phone and see if I can find it. Alright. There's more of the sleigh bells. Bells. No. See? So that is Winter Wonderland. I did do that right. Over the ground lies a mantle of white. Heaven of diamonds shine down through the night. 2 hearts were thrilling in spite of the chill and the weather. Love loves no measure, love loves no climb. Romance can blossom any old time. Here in the open, we're walking and hoping together. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, I used to play the piano. I used to play my grandmother's organ, but it was by the cheat numbers, not trained to read music. Hey, that's still playing it if you still got to play by the numbers. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. So that's the very beginning of that one. That's oh, I know what I was thinking about. But see, there's another part to that. Goodness, let me have to think about this one. Because I can still see it on the piano and the music. I'm looking at it. Because, see, they don't. That is not what I put there. Autocorrect. No. Y'all still missing a part of that. I'll start singing and see if it'll come to mind. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. And then I gotta let this cool for a few minutes. People laughing. No, it says people passing. No, people laughing, people passing. Meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. There's never been a day as Beverly Hills, LA. But it's December the 24th, and I'm longing to be up north. That's enough. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the tree tops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. So what I'm doing, I'm just starting to cool it down. It's like, yeah, because then what you do, I want it to cool down just enough. See if as I pour. Oh yeah, it'll work. There we go. I'll make sure I get this off of there before it gets any candy on it. see, there's a verse before it comes with this silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Ah. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. String of street lights, even stoplights, blink of bright red and green, as the shoppers rush home with the treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch, this is Santa's big scene. And above all this bustle you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. But there is a verse that goes to that before it goes into that, and I don't remember what it is offhand. So, once this cools off, you come back and you can do it in strips. So we'll let this cool off while we're doing our thing over here. Alrighty, so I'll take my ring off. La 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 la. La 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 da dee 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 dee. Yeah, see me and stuff. Frosty snowman. Alright, so this is what the popcorn. This is what I did earlier with me and Anastasia, and I put a layer of the I just showed y'all at the bottom, and then just mixed the popcorn all up. Yeah, there's a lot still in there. She was doing her best trying to eat it all. La, 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 la. I do that. I can't remember the words. I go la 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 la. Good night, Mr. Walter and Carla. Thank you for being here, and thank you for leaving the live playing for me. I appreciate that so much. That's such a help. Let's see. Ooh, let's see here. It's not. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat. See, I always heard old wholesome hat they found. This says silk hat they found. See, I had the words to that too. Old wholesome hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman was as loud as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Over the hills of snow. See, that's not the Frosty the snowman knew the sun was hot that day. So he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with the broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! And Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way. But he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. See, when I was a kid, I heard a wholesome, I don't know, look at Frosty go. See, so that's like, okay, that's like Kenny Rogers' song. He goes, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. I thought he said 400 children in a field, and a crop in a field. It was 400, hungry, H-U-R, hungry with E-D on it. And I'm just like, how in the world they have 400 children? So, you hear things on the radio. So I was like, oh my goodness. An old silk hat they found. So I think that it's just funny how some people see something one way, and as a kid, Donnie thought bells on bobtail that horse name was Bob. I love it. Oh goodness. All right. So let's see here. I'll move some things around, put some things away. Put that down there. I'm going to move this over here so I can use this front light. Because all I have is turkey burger. I've got something I can do. Hold on, let me get up here. Yeah, because most of the cooking is on the cooking channel. See, I know it's sushi. They didn't clean this counter, but something sticky on it. It is Mom's homemade spray. Oh, I've got something I can do. Now they're cleaning. They're like, what is on here? It's like something spilled. I'm like, I wasn't the one cooking this morning. I had cereal today because I had oatmeal. For lunch because I didn't get up till 11 o'clock. Well, actually I was up. I was just laid in the bed till 11 o'clock. I didn't feel like getting out of bed. And then, so kind of long. Well, y'all know I've been up late working on these hours. And then, I just lay there, did stuff on the phone. I was like, I need to get up. Because I forgot to edit the video that came out for Cooking Dairy Free and Out for Golf Nancy yesterday. So I had to go in there and reschedule it to come out tonight. And so I was editing that. Let me get the book. Well, where did I put the book? Oh, there it is. So I made on this one, but I redid it for the cooking channel. And I made the Mexican moco balls. I said I make them an inch. So, yeah, Better Homes and Gardens homemade cookies. Oh my goodness, they all look so good. And then I have ones in here that don't have pictures. But I've got stuff, a lot of stuff I do have to make them. But these they look so good. These brownies. And then they have these, the chocolate covered pretzels. It says fill cookie containers with clockwise, starting at top left. Orange chocolate chippers. Orange chocolate chippers. Chocolate pretzels. Grandmother's jelly cookies, or coconut almond filled dreams, and watch the cookies disappear. So, so what I'm doing is redoing cooking videos from here that I've had recipes like that, or my recipes, and redoing them over there because I've changed things up. I've done different ingredients and everything, so it'd be a little bit different. And it's not the same thumbnail and all that stuff. And I still put the recipe. I had to put the recipe in it because sometimes it was a good thing I did when doing my cookie recipe over again, because we couldn't find the paper. The paper's in storage. And the website that my daughter-in-law got the cookie recipe from doesn't exist anymore. That person took it down. So I just happened to think, like, oh my goodness. And that was one of the recipes, the very first things I did on Our Treasure Home. And I was able to go back and find that recipe and write it down. I was like, yes, thank you. My daughter-in-law, she was filming, she was holding the camera for me so I could film and everything. And she went over there and showed the recipe on the paper, and I was able to copy it down. I was like, hallelujah, I've got that recipe. Oh my goodness. I hear Miss Joy telling me something in my ear. Yeah, we talk about stuff in the background. She gives me tips and everything. I ain't closed the bathroom door. Like, whoops. Alrighty. I'm going to put the phone over there. We'll sing another song here in a few minutes. Oh, this is, I guess I've had it out all day to thaw. So I have come to a conclusion. Those who weren't here last night, my son he baked the chicken legs and everything. And I've been knowing for a while it's one of the spices, but we have not narrowed it down yet. So as soon as I took a bite of the chicken, I mean, it was excellent. I love it and everything. Here, my eyes start itching. Right through here started itching, and my eyes were burning. My hair started itching. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I went and rinsed them off, got as much of the seasoning off of it. And then, sure enough, everything stopped. It was still itching some and not like it was. So tonight, so today I made sure when I ate, I had oatmeal. Say that right down. But I made a double portion of oatmeal. I did, let's see here. So half a cup and a half oatmeal, because it wasn't that much left in the container, so I just used it up. Basically, that's what I had because I ate late, and then I didn't have anything for lunch because I was just like, I could wait till the soup was ready. So no itching, no nothing all day long. I was good. As soon as I ate this, I was fine eating the top of it. When I got to the liquid part, this was just start itching again. I'm like, I had to stop itching. The itching was the worst of it with alcohol for me. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Look at Frosty go. Oh yeah, this is still frozen. But I have enough that's thawed. We'll make some tacos. Some turkey. Ground turkey tacos. Alright. So what I do is after that we're going to put this in the bag. Stick it in the fridge. So it can finish thawing the rest of the way. So, oh, good night, Carol. It was fun seeing you. Now, I'll be live every single night through the end of the year. So, yep, even Christmas Eve. I want to see if Santa comes. I'll show y'all my stocking that I have. I'm gonna, like I said, I've had that stocking. Oh goodness, 26 years, 27 years. I've had this stocking. Maybe longer than that. What does it say? Since 1998, I've had this stocking. Green cars have all the sun. The Christmas washes through. But I still have one wish to make. A special one for everybody. Alright, let me go get the stocking. Merry Christmas, darling. I know, and you take out so fine. So time. Alright. This is my big stocking. Like I said, if I put it down to my feet, it comes up to my waist. So this is like 2.5, maybe 3 feet or something like that. So, I'm going to take it off the front door anyway because I'm going to put a flannel sheet up at the door. The reason why I'm doing that because it's going to be cold. I mean, when you're, what did I do with the spoon? Alright. I mean, when the high is only be 13 degrees and the low is going to be, lower than 7. They can say 7, but good and well, but the wind chill factor is going to be lower than that. All right, so I'm going to see if I can get it. Yes, I got it. I'm putting turmeric. This is my turmeric and ginger in there. A little bit of black pepper and some salt. Because it's still don't know if it's, let's see, like one day I can have garlic powder and everything. The next day it bothers me. So I'll like try to do the process of elimination again. Again. See, they like using this crushed pepper, crushed red pepper, and that could be what makes me itch. I don't think we have any. I think that, yeah, they used the last. They found some Vidalia onions. Those things were, I'm like, they were that big, that big around and that big. It's like, that was so cool. All right, let's see here. Onion. Get some cheese. Make sure I have one that's not. If there's one open, if I don't want to open one, again, if there's already one open. Oh, I know what oh, yes. My idea. All right, let me get this thing closed. All right. I'm going to that. And this going. I'm going to tap a little bit of onion. Yeah, I don't know why in the world that card wouldn't work yesterday at the store. Because I found turkey hot dogs, turkey bologna. Can you believe they make turkey bologna? Yeah, it's probably not as healthy as turkey hot dogs. So then I got to thinking, maybe try to make my own turkey hot dog or something like that. I don't want to be the same, but I could take the ground turkey burger, maybe put it in the shape of a hot dog or something or another. You know, we'll see. That'll be on the cooking channel. All right, close that back up. One thing I like about ground turkey, it really doesn't take long to cook. So we're going to do that. And so here comes my weird food combination because I just thought of something. Put some more of that in there. And they like, I see Donnie, y'all get along so well because they love hot sauce, hot stuff, and everything. The hotter, the better. That's why they say it. I can't find my little knife. Oh, I'm sorry. So we're going to cut some onion up. Trying not to make sure I don't hit this handle here. Alright. So we'll get that in there. That's nice and hot. The stuff I need to use up, so we're going to do some fun things. Ow! Don't fall. I got some greens. This is mustard greens. I just rip it up. Sometimes I cut it. Sometimes I just rip it. Yeah, I got it before it got too hot. All right. There. Oh my gosh. I should have just got the broom. Ugh. Now I'm going to do some radishes. Oh. Now, the heat part on the radish comes from the skin. Anastasia figured that out. And so when we start peeling the skin, she likes, I like radishes. I figured you would. Put those in there. Alrighty. We'll wash dishes here in a little bit. Get the string off my finger. Wash my hands. Give this a nice stir. Alright, I'm gonna get this onion back in. It's like I can take one onion and last me a week or so, something like that. Where's that? Alright. Whew. Oh, I got to put the radishes back in there. Actually, once they're open, I'll just put them in a little baggie. There we go. And wash them last time. Whew. When I saw we had bananas, so when I saw them, I'm like, oh, that's an idea. I'll make bananas foster. I got, yeah, I could do that. I'll do that one night. I gotta let the radishes saute just a little bit more. I'm trying to get some of these dishes washed. And then a whole lot different when mother sat me down and taught me to spell Christmas this way. C is for the Christ child, born upon this day. Ages for herald angels in the night. Are thy redeemer. I is Israel. S is for the star that shines so bright. T is for 3 wise men, they who travel far. M is for the manger where he lay. A is all he stands for. F means shepherds came, and that's why there's a Christmas day. All right. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. And that's all I know. That song is Feliz Navidad. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I think know that part. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. La 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 la. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Alrighty, we got those all washed up. I gotta let this soak. And just remember, when it gets like 13 degrees outside, to let your sinks drip a little bit so your pipes won't freeze up. So that might not be good. And when the pipes freeze up. Alrighty. Turn that off. We're going to finish plating this up. So I got my meat and the cheese. Cut my veggies. And one thing about tacos, you make them any way you want to. Oh. I'm going to let this sit here for a minute. Alrighty. Now, you can put any kind of sauce you want to. Like hot sauce, make it spicy. I use turmeric with this. So, and I put black pepper with turmeric. It helps your body absorb it better. So, I say usually. I'm going to do it now. Mayo and mustard. And you don't have to mix it together. You can leave them separately. Okay, dokie. Things and stuff everywhere. I don't need that big spoon. So, I've been really using this mustard. So about a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons. Depends on how much sauce you want to make. Now, I'll rinse this off. Because I don't want, I mean, I'm the only one that uses the mustard and the mayonnaise, but still. Alright. About that much mayonnaise. Maybe just a tad more. So, a couple of teaspoons of each. I just mix it up. Now, here you can also do the same thing. Leave it like that. A little pepper. So I was watching a channel reading, and this has been a while back, but I sit there and talking about making salads. And they're like, people can't understand. I was like, wow, a salad in a restaurant tastes so much better than the salad at home. And they said that he went behind the scenes of a restaurant or something other. And I'm like, because they put seasoning on their salads. Then that's why they make it. So salt and pepper, turmeric, and ginger. The turmeric will give it that yellow. And if you add relish to it, add a little bit more turmeric, about, like I said, as much as you want. Add a little bit more turmeric to make it the yellow. If you add relish to it, you done made Thousand Island dressing at home. It's that simple. So I was like, I thought I was like, that's good to know, because now I love that dressing. And I didn't never know green goddess dressing was made with avocados. Like, now you know. And that on top. And we've got chives, parsley, something like that. You can garnish it with that, like that. Oh, that tastes so good. And your ranch dressing, the base is mayonnaise. Alrighty. So let's see here. Let me put these away. Oh, and a little bit of lemon juice. Alright. We're going to try to get over there with everything. I'm going to turn this off so it won't be shining, causing that glare. Oh, no. Lost the mouse. I gotta go back and get the phone anyway. Alright. Let's put y'all here. Hey, Doggo Ben, how you doing? I thought Thousand Island was ketchup and mayo. You can put ketchup in it, but the turmeric is what makes the color, make it yellow. Alright. Sorry, this is gonna be my leg locked up. I'll just scoot it over. Whew. Alright, there we go. I didn't do that. There we go. Yeah, it's got turmeric. It's turmeric, relish, mayo, mustard, vinegar, paprika. It's in there also. Oh, and there's a couple other things. Salt and pepper. So it's so easy to make. And I was like, I was looking at a couple years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, about making it myself. Okay, I woke up, thought it was morning, but it's not. I know I've done that too. So actually now tonight I do have water in this one and water in this one because I was not drinking water yesterday like I should have, and I felt it. So I've done good. I've got, I know, almost 1.5 liters of water in my cups in the kitchen with the bottom of the coffee. Yeah, that's yuck. So I'm trying to roll this up. Yeah, okay, right, and never see this go like this. See, I always stuff mine so much, and I don't know how in the world they do it in the restaurants because my son can do it. He stuffs these things so much and rolls it up. Then he fries them a little bit, sears them and everything. Dear Lord, we thank you for this food and blessing it to our bodies. We thank you for those in the chat and the replay, those who are watching on TV. I thank you for blessing them and keeping them safe. And as we go through this evening and tomorrow, whatever weather they may have, may you keep them safe in the cold or in the snow, or even if they're in the warm. We just thank you for the blessings you pour on them. In Jesus' name, amen. So I was like, yeah, I always put too much in it. Yeah, All right, which way do I want to go? Because I want to get a good bite so I can tell y'all how it tastes. And I want to do right there in the middle. All right, we'll go with this then. Not that end. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Oh wow. I'm glad I made that mayo mustard mix. Refried beans and cheese and to microwave a few seconds. Then add fresh tomato sauce. So that's my meal. There you go. Well, they had tacos, Taco Tuesday. I had a meatless one because they had hamburger, and I didn't have the turkey burger thawed out yet. So yeah, and like I said, they say you eat weird stuff. Well, little hint: the stuff I just make, my son used to eat also. Hey, yeah, very true. Eating when you're single, you eat differently. Simple. Eat simple. That's always helpful. I go get my cup. And make sure I have not made that video yet. Like I said, I got up at 11 o'clock. That was doing the thing for the live. Then I was trying, oh my goodness, trying to get those thumbnails and stuff was not working out. So I was like, ooh, it sounds good. So we were talking about a channel, Michelle Sprague. She has Hashimoto's, but we're talking about autoimmune and everything. She was talking about, she had, like tomatoes and everything, ate it all her life, and then she couldn't figure out what was going on, why she felt so bad. We were all busy now, I know. And that's when they found out she had a Hashimoto's and everything. And the tomatoes and potatoes and eggplant and all peppers is something in there that just, she explains it better than I do, but in there that just causes inflammation and everything. So it's like, they still don't understand why, you don't eat that, because it increases the inflammation in your body. Now, I have cut up potatoes and then, add it back in. And like I said, some weeks I do all right, and other weeks I it's like, no, my body let me know it doesn't like it. So I can have sweet potatoes, but if I go according to eat right for your blood type, you're not supposed to have sweet potatoes. So it's just like, oh my goodness. See, I didn't put December 10th. That's because I was gone most of the day. Chicken, bake. I had oatmeal in the morning and a banana when I got home. So today, I write things down, my food log. I had oatmeal with blueberries. The chocolate spice stuff that I make. Coffee and water. And basically that was breakfast and lunch. And then dinner, had the chicken noodle soup. Oh, I gotta put there, itching. And I write down itching, whatever things that happens, make notes, because then that's, you kind of like, even when you use the spices, write it down, because then that gives you a base of what you've been eating, how much you eat. Are you itching afterwards? Are you itching the next day or something? There's a rash come up the next day and everything. So, and that's a process. December 12th is tomorrow. I already know what I'm having. I'm having eggs and bacon for breakfast. So today when I was on the computer and everything, I watched Dr. Berg, and one of his shorts was talking about eggs, and how much. The egg has everything in it except for vitamin C, and according to what he said and everything. And so you can go to his channel and you type in the search and just put eggs. It's a short that he did, and it says vitamin C. It says except vitamin C. So eggs have everything for you that you need. And then the next one I saw was the turmeric, and his thing was like, if you have turmeric for 14 days, what does it help your body? And it helps with the inflammation, arthritis, and everything. So go to his channel and put in the search bar turmeric, and let me see, I'll put it in here. And he talks about if you have turmeric for 14 days, and that's with the black pepper, what it does for your body. And I've been doing that for a while. God is definitely real. Jesus is definitely Sorry, real. Mike, I can't play you. Let's see here. Go to Dr. Berg. I don't know, my sound was that loud. What in the world is this doing? Let's see if I can find it. Okay, this is the one about the eggs. And then let me get back and find the turmeric one. Because for some reason on your phone, you can't search it like you can if you're on the a laptop or computer. Let's see this one. Okay, here's one of them. So that just gives y'all a base to go to. So, yeah, and I'm just like, I love turmeric because, you know, turmeric and cumin are your basis for making Mexican seasoning. So I'm just like, that'd be really good. I've made my own seasoning that way. I've done my own Mexican seasoning, like Mediterranean type thing, Italian seasoning, which is your herbs like rosemary, thyme, garlic, oregano, basil, garlic, salt. I drink turmeric and ginger tea sometimes, especially oh, yeah, there you go. Yes, indeed. I'm going to go sit this in the kitchen. Yeah, see, and like I was talking about last night, you can take a coffee filter and take as strong as you want to make it, but I'll start off with like 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger, and put it in the coffee filter. And you have a little tea bag holder thing, or if you don't have one of those, and you still got the twisty tie thing from the bread from the store you get, put your spices, your turmeric and your ginger right there. Pull up your tea bag, take the twisty tie, put it around there, and that way it will hold it together. And you put it in your hot water, let it steep for 5 minutes or so, as long as you want it. Then you can reheat it up if you want it hot, and you got your own tea. And then you can put. Now, the other night when I made the tea, I put my honey and onion mix in there, which I gotta get some more honey because I need to make some more of that because I've been using that up and everything. So, but my body, I feel a lot better when I don't have something about the red pepper flakes and the paprika and everything from the store. It just aggravates my body. But growing it myself, like I grew the banana peppers and the yellow pear tomatoes, I was fine. It didn't bother me like the others did. All right, let's see here. Oh, goodness. All right, let me think. Not home for the holidays. Da, da, da. See. Oh, I can't think of the name of the song. Headed for Pennsylvania. Okay. Yeah. See, I Pierre Como sung it, but see, I thought this song was more of like a Thanksgiving song too. And see, stuff that was said years and years ago, you might not hear it anymore. But okay. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't be home, sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was heading for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't be home, sweet home. Says, now this part of the song I had never really sung that much. It says, take a bus, take a train, go and hop on an aeroplane. Put the wife and the kitties in the car for the pleasure that you bring. When you make that doorbell ring, no trip could be too far. Then it goes, I met a man who lives in Tennessee. He was headed for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays, you can't be home, sweet home. And then, for the holidays, you can't be home, sweet home. I figured me, I know, I was thinking about me, Chanel, when I say that's my favorite Christmas song. Yeah. And then I said, Tennessee, I think of Joy and Donnie. Oh. Oh, okay, let's see here. I'm still trying to remember that verse that comes before the silver bells. I see that on the paper. I can't remember the words. They're so funny. Let's see here. That's not it. That's not it. Definitely just. But they kind of like drag it out. Nope, that's not it either. No, 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 no. Then I'm looking at old, like Johnny Mathis and all them that sung it. That's it. Let's see here. Christmas makes you feel emotional. It may bring parties or thoughts devotional. But whatever happens or whatever may be, this is what Christmas time means to me. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. People laughing, people passing, greeting holiday styles. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear them ring, ring-a-ling. Soon it will be Christmas Day. See, what's that? That was supposed to be at the very beginning. Johnny Mathis sings it in the middle. See, so that's why I was hey, Missy. So that's what the words I was looking for because I could see it and I could sit there because I was like, when I remember it being there on the piano, the sheet music, and playing it and everything. I just could not remember. It's like, okay, one of the older singers and everything has got to have it in their song somewhere. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of Christmas songs. All right, I'll do that one. See, that's when I can just sit here and put my phone up like this because I need to finish this. Um, I need to finish this one so I can start on the other one. Well, let's talk about that man from Tennessee. Donnie, the Joy and Donnie. That's Smoky Mountain Blast. And Donnie's her husband, and he's a painter, artist, storyteller. Donnie. Oh my goodness. I was showing y'all his paintings. I got one up over there. And wow, he really can. I was like, you talking about Bob Ross? He watched, my understanding, he watched Bob Ross, and then it just, he started painting. I was like, cool. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. Heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. See, they change stuff up sometimes. Because, all right. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. While fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. I say this on no more. Let me see, there's that one's missing. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations sing the glories of his righteousness, wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. So I think of the man you met from Tennessee as prophetic love. I have no idea. I don't mean anybody like that. Okay, Doggo Ben. You have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas. Oh. Oh my goodness. Joy, you're so funny. Alrighty. Let me think. Let me get to the end and we'll pull up another song. Oh, I know one. Let's sing the other night. Yes, Heather, I'm still awake. I've done some cooking. I've made you can say it's a turkey burger taco, but I didn't add the regular stuffing to this taco. I got radishes and onions and mustard greens and made my own sauce. All right. What level of interest are you talking about, Joy? Oh my goodness. Oh, someone I will meet. You just never know. I left that up to the Lord, and He knows when and where. So hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to a newborn King. That's a song. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Jingle bells, Santa smells. Oh, don't be doing that to the song. Yes, I'm still awake. Oh, goodness. Yeah, did jingle bells. Batman smells. Robin laid an egg. I heard that growing up too. Hail the heaven born prince. Hail the heaven born Prince of Peace. Hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and love, light and life to all he brings. Risen with healing in his wings. Mount he lays his glory by. Born that man may no more die. Born to raise the sons of earth. Born to give a second birth. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. So, yeah, let's see here. I was singing because it's funny. And actually, it was Eartha Kitt that made this song famous. She was the original singer of this song. Let's see if I can do it without laughing. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible too, light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with the duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing. A ring. I don't hear on the phone, Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Ah. La 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 la. Hurry down the chimney tonight. But yeah, that was Eartha Kitt that actually made that song famous. And the other one is kind of hard to sing it when it doesn't have someone else singing the parts. Um, Baby, it's cold outside. I really can't stay. Maybe you freeze out there. And where do you stay? Da 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 da. This evening has been so very I'll pull the words up here in just a second. But Santa Baby, that's a fun song. Baby, it's cold outside. Sorry. Oh goodness, y'all just know me too well. Oh. Say, I really can't stay. Baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away. Baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been hoping that you drop in. So very nice. I'll hold your hands. They're just like ice. My mother will start to worry, and my father will be pacing the floor. So really I need to scurry. But maybe just help. I always heard, but just maybe it says maybe, but maybe it's just a hold. I drink more. I don't hear it that way, but the name is my thing. Da 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 da. Say what's in this drink? No calves will be out there. I wish I knew how to break this spell. Da, 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 da. Ought to say no, 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 sir. At least I'm going to say that I try. Because I'm just singing the girls' part. I really can't stay. But baby, it's cold outside. And then this was, I think, was the speaking part. It goes, "Oh, you're very pushy, you know." I like to think of it as an opportunist. I simply must go. The answer is no. The welcome has been so nice and warm. My sister will be suspicious. My brother will be there at the door. And it says, my main's aunt, mine is vicious, but maybe just a cigarette more. Got to get home. Say, lend me your comb. Da 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 da. You've really been grand, but don't you see? There's bound to be talk tomorrow. At least there's going to be plenty implied. I really can't, as that says, if you got pneumonia and died, and it goes, I really can't stay, but baby, it's cold outside. I have a decoration, baby. It's cold outside here in the cabin. Cold. Yeah, but that's a two-part song. That's pretty cool. And it actually was in a movie, and so I thought it was pretty cool. It's cold outside. Well, we could be singing that for the next couple of days. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, I was going to write that down. Let me think. Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, goodness. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Da 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 da. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Dun, dun, dun. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the faith allows, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. But that's so true. That's so true, Joy. Yep, that better be a ring on that finger. Oh goodness. Yeah, I have a flannel sheet that I'll put at the front door because that I've got it on the channel and I've shown different people these doors, like where the door and the door frame is. It's like that much, and you can, the sun can see the sun, but you can only do so much and tell them so much, and they don't listen. And I was like, well, all right. So when you first move in like an apartment, whatever, you have a punch out sheet that you write down what's wrong and what's the what that's already in here and everything, whatever is already done and everything. And so I kept putting on there to put the weather stripping that's supposed to be on. And so the he's head maintenance guy, but whatever, comes and he sits there and he looks at me, he goes, "Oh, y'all can do that yourself." I'm like, "No, so and so said that I have to make a work order and for you to put it in there because all of this is weather stripping. Just go to Lowe's, get you some and put it up." So I don't know, a few last time I was in there to pay rent, I brought it to the same office manager we still have, brought it up to her attention. So and so said we could do it ourselves. Oh, she got mad. She goes, "You can't do that yourselves. Y'all can't do nothing. We have to do it." And I'm just like, "Well, then you tell him to come fix it." Yeah. They, no. Nope. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I kind of fix it myself. Well, put it up. So in the wintertime, you can feel, well, especially if it's 12 degrees outside with a negative wind chill of 10 or whatever, you're going to feel cold air coming through no matter what. And then in the summertime, you feel the heat coming through. But it's not as bad in the summertime. But the wintertime, the one of the main reasons why, of course, the bedrooms are upstairs. But, we all used to sit down here. When we first moved in and everything, TV down here. We sat down here, ate the table and everything else. It was cold during the summer. It's cold during the winter time. We just have never, after a while, I figured out, oh, there's no insulation in the walls. So this place was made in the early 80s. Somewhere in the 80s, for some reason or another, and this, it was even in the state of Virginia. For some, we have no idea what some of these builders were thinking. I think some of the same builders that built stuff in Virginia built stuff here. But for some reason or another, they figured insulation was a waste of time or something or another. Um, so that was in the late 80s because um, my other sister that had gotten divorced and everything, she got remarried and they had a house built. Well, you know, my brother-in-law is very meticulous. He's from Cambodia, so yeah, crazy no insulation. So he's very meticulous about things and everything because what happened to him in Cambodia and everything and all. And he went over there and he would inspect things himself, and they weren't putting any insulation in the walls. So he, with his broken English and everything, he was arguing with them when they said that was extra. He goes, "That's not extra." He goes, "That's in with the house. It's supposed to be there." It's like, so apparently the builders that built the houses in the same neighborhood they were in and everything didn't put insulation in the walls. So I'm like, okay, well, there's insulation in the basement around where they put from the basement. That's all right. So the basement to the floor, well, the first floor, and the heating ducts and stuff like that. But like in the walls, I can go touch that wall, and that wall is just as colder than outside, or as cold it is outside. And I'm just like, there's got to be no insulation for that wall to be that cold. Now, when I'm hot, or especially when that's all right. So getting kind of personal here, but it talks about health and everything anyway. Yes, exactly. Not good for our electric bill because ours it's high. So when I was going through menopause, that was back in 2001 and everything. It was so funny because the place I worked, they were going, "If y'all can't find me, you find me in the freezer." Not the refrigerator part of where the food was and everything, but the freezer part, because that's how hot I would get. And then it didn't bother me, you know. So now it's like if I get hot or overheated, I just go put my hand on the wall. But actually, we sleep better when it's cooler. Most people do. Breathe better and sleep better when it's cooler. So we have a set on 64, and the reason why that is my son, Anastasia's dad, and so we say 2000. Yeah, because that's why I was taking my EMT class. I was just like late February, and it was not too much after his birthday, and I'm on the phone one night with the girl that was I'm in class with, and my oldest son he yells for me and everything, and my aunt upstairs having a nosebleed. Well, we had just been learning about that. So if someone's having a nosebleed, do not tilt their head back. Don't do this because the blood will drain down the back of there, because all this is all connected. This does not go up here. All your sinuses are connected, and your throat, all this goes down the back of your throat. So if someone's having a nosebleed, you need to make the head go back. All that blood is going to drain down the back of their throat, and they could choke. So he goes, I say, no, don't push it. You lean forward. All right, so you can pinch. So you wear glasses, wear the bridge of your nose. One, you could pinch the nose right there and hold it. Another thing is, if you don't have an ice pack, something called the freezer, like a small frozen thing of vegetables or something. Also, it will bleed more when tilted forward. So, right. So, but you don't want to tilt back because you don't want that blood to drain in your back of your throat because people can choke on that. So you kind of lean just a little bit forward, pinch their nose, or put an ice pack. Or if you have like a frozen bag of vegetables or something small, just put it there. You could take a cup towel, put it on their neck, then put the ice pack or whatever you have right there on the back of the neck. That also helps. It's if your nasal cavity gets all dry and everything, you can have blood vessels pop, and that's what makes it bleed. If it gets, and I've heard now here, oh my goodness, in the last few years that they do surgery for that, but I'm just like, that doesn't make sense because all it's going to happen again, and the surgery just do nothing. So even now, if his nose gets too dry, he's woke up with blood on the pillow, and then they gotta wash the pillow. So there was just like yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday morning? Yesterday? Maybe no. Probably Tuesday or whatever. They come down to start cooking, and my daughter-in-law said she felt like something was in her nose. She went to blow, and it was like, "He goes, is your nose bleeding too?" She goes, "Apparently so." So to understand it, heat rises, so upstairs is warm. It's always warm. It's always been warm. It doesn't matter. In the summertime, we've closed the vents down here for the air to be blown up there and everything. And they've got fans. Oh, Danny Goki had a nosebleed the other day from an accident, winter sports issue. He thought he broke his nose. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But if you're in the nasal cavity, it's supposed to be moist. So if it's too much, and that's when you get this like the sniffles, or if it's too dry, that can cause a blood vessel to pop or whatever it does. And so he goes, "Are you having a nosebleed?" She goes, "Apparently so." So we try to keep it cool, and to me, I'm comfortable. I mean, my purpose of wearing my long sleeve is to help my arm, which is really, really getting better. So this is really start to fade. And then I breathe better when it's cooler also. Because he'll ask me, he goes, is it too cold down there for you? And I'm like, oh no, I feel good. Like if I get too cold, I say I've got socks on, but I've made some scarves so I can put my scarf. My neck gets cold. I'm like, I've got scarves. I know how to layer up. We grew up. Upstairs is always 10 degrees hotter. Exactly. But he's a human heater too. So his body just exudes heat. And so does Anastasia. When she was little, and before, we put the bed down here, and I didn't have to worry about getting cold. I was like, "You're like your daddy. You exude the heat." I'm like, if it'd be cold as I don't know what. And my son comes down here, it warms up that quick. He goes, "Why is it so hot down here?" And we have to remind him, your body just, your body is just that way. He's always been that way. And you just warm up the room. I was like, well, he could go outside and step in like 4 inches of snow, just take his foot and step in it and just melts that fast. So I called him the human heater. That's the way he's always been. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah. So I, when he had, so that was in 2000. I would have usually set the heat like 72, just being, so, but ever since then, I had like 68, 67, 68. So it's always been that temperature. And then when I went through menopause, I was like, oh no, it's going to be, I would put it down more. I told him, if y'all get cold, layer up. I couldn't help it. I was just like, if y'all get cold, it seems like my son I live with, he never got cold. And I was like, y'all get cold, put socks on, pants on, put sweater on, whatever, layer up, because, I'm sitting here. I mean, it was cold too. I mean, in the summertime it was hot, but, I was swimming in South Carolina in that 2001. So, 2001, 2001, 2001. And then 2001 it really started. And we had snow in Greenville, South Carolina. So I could go out in the snow and just sit there. I enjoyed it. And then they would look at me like, Mom, you all right? I'm like, I'm fine. Just leave me alone. But I've always was hot growing up too. So apparently he got that from me. And then and even now, sometimes I'm cold, and then other times I'm sitting here doing this, fanning myself, doing this, and he'll go, are you all right? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm okay. So let's see, 25, 24, so 25 is 2000, 24 years. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All right, Heather. You have a good night. I'm not going to be on much longer tonight. I wanted to get this one done. Let's see. Yeah, I got to do one more row. Alrighty. There was another song. So that's why I have to go back to some of the old shows to find, some of the songs that you don't hear that much anymore. Um, Christmas song, sing song, something like that. Away in a manger, no room for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. The cattle are pouring, the baby's awake, but the little Lord Jesus no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is night. I say, I think I've got the verses mixed up. That's all right. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask thee to stay close up, close close by me, close by me, wherever I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and take us to heaven to live with thee there. So that last verse, I've heard it sing, and bid us for heaven to live with thee there. But I've always heard to take us to heaven to live with thee there. So, like, I do know, right, so Away in the Manger has been sung. This was, let's see, right, Away in, if I can get the tune. Oh my goodness. So they changed their tune to it one year, and I can't remember how it goes. In a manger, no room for a bed. The little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. And because I was at Bob Jones University, and that Christmas of 2000, 2001, they sung that, and then Mr. Bob Jones Sr. got up. He goes, "Why do y'all change things?" He goes, "Keep that song the original. Don't change the tune." So I don't know who changed the tune or whatever, but he was. So I agree. There are just some songs that the original is a whole lot better. Away in a manger, no room for a bed. The little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. I mean, that's what's the little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Okay, so this, I'll show y'all this way. This one right here is a little bit longer, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. I'll just put it at the bottom as one of the bottom pieces. All right, so we got this one. We have this one. We got this one. And we have this one. So that's the 4 that will make the part of the blanket. So it'll be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there'll be one right here, and then I'll do 4 of these, the blue ones, 4 of these. So it'll be 2 like this. So you still need one more section. So the blue will be in the middle, and then I'll have, so I'll be making more of those. It's a thing in the process out. And this one's going to be whether you want to be the X or the O's, and then we'll play tic-tac-toe with it and everything. I just hope I have enough yarn. I do have, I should. I still have all this of the pink. And I've got other yarn to use if I run out of that, because I still have I have this one and I have the gray one, so I can always ask Anastasia about substituting or making something. I can ask her tomorrow to make sure we have enough with the pink and the blue. Hey, that's an idea. I'll do the pink and the blue and do that one in the middle. Oh, there we go. There's something I can do. Ask her about. And everything. Oh, I'm going to plug up my computer. What's that? Oh, yeah. And I got this blanket I made. So I've got this I can put here and goes down. Oh, the heat kicked on. And then I've got, it's supposed to be a cardigan, but it's more a blanket than it's a cardigan. And I was like, okie dokie. So I got that on the bed. I've got two other blankets I made at Crochet that's on the bed. Plus I have it's a plaid buffalo blanket, but it's like the thermal stuff. And then I have the tie blanket thing, for the flannel blankets that you tie together, the ends and everything. They gave me that 1 year for Christmas, so I still have that. And I have a snowman flannel thing, but I have that like the sheet, the fitted sheet, the sheet, and then that on the bed, so that the sheets, if I get in the bed, the sheets aren't cold. But then I have a heating pad over there, like this one, and that I put on my hip at nighttime. So that heats everything up too. So I don't get cold. And with the white thick blanket they got me last year before. I think it was the year before because we had the polar stuff come down, the cold air. And a big thick white that's a blanket. That's a different. Oh my goodness! Come on. I have to show you, but I can't because I can't think of it. Not a flannel blanket. Comforter. That's what I want to say. Comforter, and it's way thick. So if it gets cold and we have stuff in case we lose power. Let me go get that. I'm trying to get this thing back on here. There we go. Take these off. My little bear snowman. Joy, I got these at the Dollar Tree back in 1997, 98. That's how old those are. So when we first moved in here, October 2018, that year in 2019, the polar vortex came down. I mean, it stayed down for a while. But we got stuffed just in case. Now, I have videos about that. It should be under situation awareness, I think, is what it's under. But prepping and stuff like that. Because you take your clay pot and everything, you can flip it up and upside down. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about how to make that as a heat source and everything. But we also got this. It's called an emergency candle. So this one, it says liquid wax melt wax candles 100 hours and everything. So if something happens, we need light besides the flashlights and everything, the batteries go down. We've got this. But we also have sterno cans because you can take, if like you have a, not the grill grate, but if you have, I want to say, any kind of insert like you put in a pan, like some like canning, when you can't, you have a canner, but you have those metal grates you can put into side in your pots or pans and everything. You can set that up on bricks if you have bricks, or you can make it up high enough. Put this on, it's like a chafing dish, and you can heat water, you can heat up soup, um, different things like that. So yeah, I told them they want to get the Christmas tree. So make sure y'all get this stuff. Yeah, I get the old eyes and huff and everything. I was like, okay, you know what? Y'all don't want to be able to cook when the power goes out. That's all up to you. But I want to because it's gonna be cold. I got stuff, besides crackers. Of course, we got peanut butter and jelly and crackers. I will make some bread tomorrow. Um, yeah, I can make a couple of loaves and then just freeze one. But yeah, I'm like, I know it's coming. I've been seeing it for a while. That's growing up, listening to my grandmother and everything. Oh, somebody's getting snow. Are we going to get snow tonight? Come on. It's so close. It is so close. So close. Dayton, Ohio is getting snow. So Misha Evans getting snow. He getting nothing. So I'm just like, I was like, man, those Alberta clippers that come down, or just from the lake effect. It's more of a lake effect, I guess. But Saturday we have 70% chance of snow. So baby, it's cold outside. So tomorrow night, about 10 o'clock, we're supposed to start. And then throughout the day, oh, yeah, definitely. It's going to be 30, 27 degrees, 28, 100% of snow. And they're calling for us to have 2 to 5 inches. And all through the night. Not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. I've got the Grinch Stole Christmas, How the Grinch Stole Christmas book. So one night I'll read that. So and then they say it's supposed to warm up by next Wednesday or whatever, or next Thursday. It's supposed to warm up, and then it's supposed to be supposedly warm for Christmas. I'm like, they love trying to sit there and predict further out. It's like, um, was it this week? Yeah, because Wednesday was supposed to be like 45 or so. It's supposed to be 45, 50. No, it won't. It was cold and windy and everything. It says winter storm watch from Thursday 9:09 p.m. to Sunday 7 a.m. They changed it because it was just supposed to be Saturday to 7 a.m. And it gives all our counties. It says winter storm watch remains in effect from Saturday morning through Sunday morning. Now see, that's what I'm telling you. These people at the top, it says Thursday through Sunday. Then down here it says Saturday through Sunday. And then it says winter storm watch remain in effect from Saturday morning through Sunday morning. Heavy snow possible. Total snow accumulation is between 3 and 5 inches possible. Portions of eastern Indiana and central and west central Ohio from Saturday morning through Sunday morning. Impacts. Travel could be difficult. Well, we'll see how my son goes to work Sunday. What they do and everything. I'm just like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm like, we've had this for a while. So we haven't used it or anything. It was, just in case type of thing. It's always good to be prepared, even if it's just a little bit each week. You get something and everything. So, but yeah, got the tree. I've got the stars going now. Just needed an extension cord. That's all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off tonight. I was gonna try to go. Well, I am. I'm almost at my. I said 3 o'clock, so I'll do 30 more minutes. It wouldn't hurt. So then we have more than just these two. Just in case, it snows. Maybe tomorrow night I'll sit there and show y'all how to make that. Get the little racks with like a cookie rack that you put your cookies on to let them cool, because that's enough height. And if you don't have enough, you can make it that enough height so that the chafing dish. And I used to cater and everything. That thing, it gives off heat, but it's not like a fire type thing or whatever. It doesn't do that. It's just enough thing. It's enough to keep your food warm. And because, when you work in a restaurant or you do catering, if they use the metal instead of the aluminum foil, it does conduct heat, better with those things. But they would set up, it'd be that high, and the little chafing dishes right there, sometimes it was closer, so the heat could get to that pan to keep everything warm. And to me, if I have something to warm up my water to have coffee, I'm good. Because, I have instant coffee too. So just in case, we lose power, I can still have coffee. So I want to make sure all my water bottles are filled up and everything, so that, like I said, we don't lose power whether we've had near misses or tornadoes and stuff. We still don't lose power. Lose power in the summertime when they decide we need to save on the grid, and they turn the power off purposely. But we say, yes, it could be in the summer, it's hot and everything, but if they do it then, it's better than they doing it now. Especially if, all right, so that's what I was going to tell you, how cold it was going to be. All right, so tomorrow high is 34. We're at 28. Not going to get much more. So Friday night's low is 31, and Saturday's high is 31, but Saturday's low is 10. So it's not only it's going to be snowing, it's going to, freeze. It's going to be, look in your freezer and look at that block of ice. That's what it's going to be like. And then Sunday's high is 15 with a low of 6. So with the low Saturday being 10, it's only going to be 5 degrees more. That's not going to be warm. That's going to be really cold. And then 6 degrees. And then you factor that wind chill in there. That's going to be a negative temperature. Monday's high is 19 with a low of 15. Tuesday will be 28, a high of 28 with a low of 28. So the temperature's just not moving whatsoever. And then it's supposed to be Wednesday 38, Thursday 49, Friday 42. So that was what happened. It was supposed to be this week with Wednesday. It was supposed to be, in the 40s and everything. That's why I was like, with the rideshare, fighting with them about going on Wednesday because of bad weather Thursday, but Thursday was just cold and windy, and I didn't want to be out in that either. So, all right. Yeah, my voice is starting to go. Ours is like a roller coaster too. Yep. But then they say after Christmas, it's going to be really, really cold. So, but I'm going to go ahead. My voice is starting to go for some reason or another and everything. So, and so I get to bed and get some sleep. So thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching the TV, those in the chat, and those in the replay. Yeah, we'll do this till the end of the month and see what we're doing. I'll let y'all know tomorrow when I get up and I make the live. I said cooking. I'll probably make some bread or something another. But we'll see how that goes. Y'all have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. And we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home.